Bring the book.
All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new episode of the DTI Takeover show. For those of you who are just tuning in, I am your host, Miss Taylor, here on Total Praise Radio. As always, we are highlighting and spotlighting some of our amazing entrepreneurs that we have with us. People who are out here doing their thing, making a difference, making their own impact. And this beautiful family here is no different. I have the Brocks. We have the Brocks with us today with Brocks Books Collections. How are you all?
We doing good. How are you?
Good, good, good. Oh, you got the baby.
Can you see her?
I can. I can. Okay, Mama, I'm going to start with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am 34 years old. My name is Angel Brock. I've been married to this wonderful man right here for going on 11 years. I'm a stroke survivor. Thank glory to be to God. And so that's what kind of sparked the beginning of our writing journal, our writing journey, I'll say, because it was birthed in a place of brokenness. I've always wanted to be a writer. And I actually was in the process of writing my first book on my life. And so then the stroke happened. And so I thought my dream was over. And so the Lord spoke to me one day, said, start where I thought healing you at. And that's with prayer. And so that's what happened. That's what Brock's book collection was birthed from that.
Okay. Okay, husband, Mr. Brock.
Hi, yes, everyone. My name is Chevelle Brock, 36 years old, a family man, as you can see. My wife, we're going on 11 years of marriage. We share a wealthy daughter who is 4 years old. And one thing I learned in during the times of my life, whether it's hard times or whether times are good or bad, prayer life is key. Having a prayer life is key. And what I mean by that is sometimes you have to make it personal with you and God. So that's where my journal here. My time with God was birthed. During this, the time of, trials and tribulations, God had allowed me to be in a place of isolation where it was just me and Him. And when I tell you that how much time I spent with just me and Him, it's like He give you things, and sometimes you might not see Him right away,
Right.
but over time, you will understand it, as they say, by and by.
Yes, sir.
So never stop praying. The Bible says, "Pray without ceasing." You should always pray, and that's one of the things that got me through.
Okay. Okay, that's amazing. Now, Angel says she's always wanted to be a writer. Have you always wanted to be a writer yourself?
Oh no,
no,
no, not at all. This was something that was. This was a place of out of my comfort zone.
Okay.
But one thing I know about God, sometimes He allows you to go through situations and put you in places where you have to be.
Man, what?
Yeah.
What? I'm like, really? Me? You sure?
Yeah. So.
Okay, so what are you all hoping people will? Well, first, let's Angel, your piece, what you wrote, your journal. What is it that you want people to gain from it?
Well, honestly, I wrote 2 journals. One was my secret place. I don't have any on hand like him right there. My secret place, and which was really just the female version of his.
Okay.
And honestly, the goal was just to enhance your prayer life. Basically, get people to spend time with God. My secret place, that's when miracles take place. Because when you have this in your secret place, you tell God all about things that you never share with anyone else. And so that's where you just go and be open and transparent, and you'll be surprised just writing it out. Like healing is in writing, and it's crazy how it sounds, but through my recovery, I'm telling you, I don't know how I made it other than just me writing and praying and crying to God that what I was dealing with, because people around me couldn't understand it. They didn't. They tried to, but they didn't. So really, I just really wanted to promote prayer, promoting getting closer to God, promoting closer relationship with God. That's the goal of the one prayer journal. And then this one is the pursuit.
Okay.
This one is more of a reflective activity journal where it gets deeper. It's deeper questions. It asks you about yourself, about your purpose, and then it also have affirmations in this book to confirm and to remind you that you are beautiful. You do have a purpose. So it's a purpose behind everything, like you said. Thanks for asking that question, because sometimes people think, oh, you're just writing books. No, I'm not. It's coming from a place that you don't want to go through, but God bring me to it. He gonna bring me through it.
Absolutely. What's the secret place? What's your secret place for those who may not know or may not have one?
Honestly, my secret. Can you say?
I see you, little mama.
I just like,
you're good.
People, say hi, Mimi.
Hi.
Getting antsy. My secret place, honestly, and this is crazy. My secret place is my secret closet, my prayer place. And
that's your prayer place.
Yes, my prayer place. And that's just a place in my room, in my house, that I just close off everything and everybody, and it just be me and God. And sometimes my secret place be laying right in the bed right next to him. But he doesn't know, you know what I'm saying? He be sleeping, I just be up and just meditating and just me and God. And sometimes I just sit there for hours and let him speak to me, because it's a communication thing. So it's good for us to speak to him as well as listen to while he's speaking.
Absolutely. Now, what are some of your affirmations in your purpose-driven journal?
Oh, of course. Let's go through. We have one that says, I am beautifully and wonderfully made. And that's just a reminder, like, hey, you are beautiful. And then we have, what else do we have then? You are enough. That's one. Let's see what else we have.
That's a big one.
This one, let's see. Stop, keep your children. I'm so sorry. We have to be
fine
all the time.
I got it. If my baby was feeling good, she'd be right here too.
I'm telling you.
I get it.
Let's see. Here's another one. You have purpose. You have a purpose. And then this is not an affirmation, but this is one of my favorites, where I ask you to write a letter to yourself. Remember all the lessons learned and victories of your life, and write a thank you letter to yourself. So this is just something that it kind of
like that.
Yeah, so it's a very good job for that.
I like that. Now, Chevelle, what's in your journal?
Well, what's in my journal is just pretty much it's just an outline. It's an outline for daily verses, daily prayer. It says, I am grateful for a message to hear, your prayer request, and answering prayer. It's pretty much giving you a breakdown of a day to day, and you also got links in here, whatever. The greatest thing that you can have is your words. That's what makes it so personal and so intimate. It's being intimate with God. That's why it's called my time with God. It's your time with God. The Bible says to write the vision and make it plain. Yeah. So, just like a journal, everybody put their secrets in, everybody put their revelation, whatever they going through. This is it here. And one thing about it, it allows you to prioritize your prayers. The Lord might wake you up at 2 or 3 in the morning and give you something, and you might not find out what he gave you until down the line. But once it's revealed, because he'll bring all things back to your remembrance,
Mm-hmm.
and you can revert back to your journal.
Mm.
And it just,
Okay.
so that's just pretty much what mine is. It's really your devotional time, your devotional handbook.
Got you.
And it's for men. That's the
Next
key.
question.
It's for the
Next
men.
question.
Mhm.
I'm so excited that you have something for me
For
Yeah.
men, yeah.
because it is so necessary. And there aren't a lot, us ladies, we got our empowerment
Hmm.
movement and uplifting, but you rarely see that for the men. And so I think that's amazing that you're doing that. I want to ask you a question, Chevelle. How do you know when it's God that's talking to you and not maybe you thinking it's him? And
Mhm.
so you falsely moving, thinking that, okay, well, maybe that's a sign from God. Maybe I should act on that. Like, how do you know that it's him?
Well, it's so funny that you said that because for years I battled that, which would be anybody. Because one thing about God is that He don't make any mistakes,
Absolutely.
right?
Right.
So when He speaks, it becomes challenging sometimes because at that time when He's speaking, the enemy begins to talk to you as well.
Mm.
But what separates the two is that He says, "My sheep know my voice, and the stranger He will not follow." There is, and I never had to put this in a form of speech or a language that when He
Mhm.
speaks to me, it's His presence. And sometimes He'll say something, whether it's inward, sometimes it be my own voice within,
Mhm.
and I'd be looking like He be telling me to do stuff, and I'd be like, nah, nah, that ain't it, what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But what happens is, it's been several times I'm like, Lord, you're gonna have to confirm that this is you.
Right.
This is before I actually came to the point where I know when He comes and when He speaks.
Mhm.
That He will allow His presence, it will just get stronger and stronger, and I won't. It's like a uncomfort. It's discomfort until it's released. If
Got
that
you.
makes sense.
Mhm.
So, like I say, I just live by when it comes down to Him speaking. I live by His presence. His presence. And
Absolutely.
like you said, my sheep know my voice, and the stranger will not follow. So that's how I
Absolutely.
know it's Him.
Absolutely. Angel, do you agree?
I absolutely agree.
Is that how kind of works for you
Yep.
as well?
Hmm.
That's good. That's good, everybody. What are you guys? Where do you see Brock's Books collections 5 years from now? Anybody can answer
Honestly,
that one.
I would love to see it in all stores everywhere, nationwide, just worldwide. Just really just in stores, just big name stores all over, kind of just to promote God, really. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about us.
Right.
We really just want to promote the kingdom. And
Absolutely.
so hopefully that's just the plan, honestly, just to get our books out there, keep producing as the Lord speaks. I'll keep writing and He'll give me the navigation and the tools and the marketing, how to do it,
Hmm.
to make it happen.
Have you all ever thought about putting together some type of conference or seminar, something along those lines to kind of help people, like using your journals and kind of, making a whole
Honestly, we
speak?
now honestly, I kid you not, we personally never thought of it, but someone told us that.
Mhm.
And they shared it because we do ministry together because we're youth leaders together as well. And so we work in ministry together, and they actually said that to us. And so we like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So to hear you say it, it's like, okay,
Mhm.
maybe we need to pick up the idea and maybe we just need to go for it.
I think so, and all while keeping it navigated towards the youth,
Wow.
especially since you're a man, because we need it.
Yeah.
Our youth need it desperately. We are seeking God. We want to be closer to God. We don't necessarily know like if He loves us, like He see all the stuff that we doing. Does He forgive us? I know there's a lot of battle and confusion with our young people. I think that's definitely something I can see you both doing um, and helping them with
Thank you.
as a part of your ministry, for sure, for sure, for sure. How can people purchase your journals?
We're on Facebook at Brock's Book Collection. So they, of course, they can just DM me and I can send them one. We're on Instagram. They can DM us. Also, we have a website, www.brocksbookscollections.com. Everything is Brock's Books Collections. So
Got you.
yes, they
Okay.
can go on there as well.
Okay. Chevelle, what's next for you? What's next? What's next for Brock's Books Collection?
Well, it's funny you asked that, and to be honest with you, we just had came to a place where we've been trying to uh, prioritize things. Um, we just kind of did, was in the midst of some transitioning things or whatever, with relocating our home and everything, and
Mm-hmm.
just trying to get settled in so we can focus.
Gotcha.
And to be honest with you, we do appreciate this opportunity
Yes.
as well,
Oh, you're
because
welcome.
one thing about it, it is very encouraging, and it also gives you a focus point on maybe that the Lord is pushing this, and this is an area that it's been kind of rough,
Mm-hmm.
with this. But for me, honestly, with my time with God, the journal,
Mm-hmm.
I do desire to do two more things and pertaining to that. And one is me and my wife come together and we do our story,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much our testimony together, even with our daughter
Mm-hmm.
and everything, and maybe put that in some type of, you know, book or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then I do want to uh, do a prayer book.
Oh, okay.
So that will be my prayer wrote out in a book, and it would just be categorized, and it could be prayer for healing or deliverance,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever the case may be. I do desire to do that. So that's what's next for, I believe, for me. And I don't know exactly when it's going to be released,
So
Mm-hmm.
because I'm
but
I'm the wife that's gonna help him birth it. I'm shocked to hear that. So thank you for answering that question because I'm learning something new over here.
Like, oh, that's what you want to
Right, that's what I'm like. Oh, okay, all right, Shabelle.
the reason, and one of the reasons why I say that as well,
do?
because one of the gentlemen that I know, it was a gentleman that I least expected from. He told me, and this was probably about 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and he said it. He was like, "Man, I was just expecting so much more in your journal." He
Mm-hmm.
said what he meant by that is he understand the concept of the journal, but
Mm-hmm.
he was saying that he wants what I
Just laid
just.
out. Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, just to hear that someone wants to hear something, then it encouraged me to want to do it.
That's amazing. That well, we looking forward to it. Let us know when it is released. Definitely want to help you push those things out there. Angel, what's next for you?
Listen, I don't know. It is as you said, you have a child, so you understand how hard it is to prioritize with everything when we have married life, we have ministry life, we have motherhood, and so
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um, honestly, I really don't know. I'm hoping to finish because our book is kind of basically done because we're working on a devotional together,
Okay.
meaning we call it Doing Life with You, and it's just
Aw.
a devotional for married couples,
Okay.
sorry. And so that's kind of the next best thing, not the next best thing, the next big thing. And so that's kind of in the process on finishing it. So I would like to get it finished before I move to something else. And so,
Makes sense to me.
and also I would like to eventually write my story, which I was doing before my stroke came.
Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. Well, it has been a pleasure having you both on our show today. Before I let you go, please let our listeners know once again how they can purchase your journals and how they can follow you on your social media.
Yes. Can I please say? Can I let her talk before I would not?
Yes.
Yes, Mimi. Can you? She's talking to you. Can you say something to her? Say hi.
Hi, Mimi. How are you?
Tell her your name.
Say that one more time.
Yeah, one more time. Say it louder.
Amia. Hi, Amia.
And do you have any books?
A lot of books.
You have books? Do you? Let me see.
See,
You got your own books too?
Look it up, Mom.
look.
Mimi's ABC Learning. Oh, that's cute. You like you having your own books?
Yeah.
Yes. You helping all the kids learn. That's nice. Well, Mimi, how can people buy your books too? Your mommy know?
How can you buy your books?
Because they have it at a church and a store.
Hey,
They do have it at a church.
y'all better go to church and go get it at the store.
You can also purchase her books online at our website at www.brocksbookscollection.com. Also on Instagram, on Facebook, it's all our books are on there on the page. Whatever page you go on, you will see the link if it's Facebook or Instagram or the website.
Oh, that's so cute. That is so nice and amazing that you all are doing this as a family. And I'm sure this is going to be she is going to appreciate this so much when she gets older. She don't even understand what you all have laid out for her.
See?
You gonna keep writing, Mimi? You gonna write some more books?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'll make sure my baby gets your books too.
See?
Her name is Faith.
Thank you.
Oh, Faith,
Yeah,
that's a
her
pretty
name is
name.
Faith. Yeah, she loves to read too. So I'll make sure she gets your books. Well, thank you all once again for being a guest on our show today. For everybody who are listening, make sure y'all continue to follow Total Praise Radio on our Facebook page at Total Praise Radio. Join the group Total Praise Radio. Listen to the station. Go to www.totalentradio.com and hit the Total Praise Radio button. Until next time, everybody, this is Miss Kayla. We are signing out.
Thank you, Miss Kayla.
Take care. You're welcome. Bye, Mimi.
Bye.